Good Friday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith on this Good Friday, the 10th of April, 2020. This is the afternoon edition of the video forecast discussion, and listen. Really, this is getting disparaging, actually. And it was forecasted to get disparaging, too. This is disparaging. Letting prison inmates to be released due to coronavirus? No. We don't like that answer at all. No, we don't. But I'm sure he's got his reasons. Turn it off. Phil Collins from Genesis back in the day in 1977, I think it was, sang the song Turn It On Again. I'm going to be playing that later. Look at this storm. Turn this on. Look at all the precipitation wrapping around this low over Labrador, northern New England, Maine. Wow. Look at all these snow showers entering the fray in the visible satellite imagery and also the radar imagery across Pennsylvania and New Jersey and New York, especially Pennsylvania. The stalled out frontal boundary here. We discussed that this morning. And again, this storm just won't stop because there's nowhere for it to go. It's just stuck in place over Southern California. Well, it's late in the morning on this Good Friday, but temperatures really haven't budged that much. They're in the upper 30s to low and mid 40s across the area. We already did the minimums for today. Of course, the wind chill chart is not working, so we'll do that another way. Let's take a look at the wind speeds here. The wind speeds are, well, they're brisk. And they're very brisk across central and southern New Jersey, where the speeds are generally 10, 15, 20, 25 miles an hour. Yeah, that's the wind speed. That's not the wind gust. Take a look at these wind gusts, babies. You got the picture. You got it. And Viola, there you go. 972 millibars over Labrador off the northwest Atlantic coast. Snowing in Maine. Doppler probably not picking up all of this snow on the image, and it's probably not picking up all of these downstream streamers here from all the Great Lakes, the Great Lakes and New York State into New York and western Pennsylvania. Some of this precipitation is actually there across central and southern New Jersey and offshore as well, but it's so light that you wouldn't tell, you wouldn't know. And the winds are strengthening as well under this pressure gradient right here. Yes, indeed. And of course, leave it to the National Weather Service. They, took away some of those freeze warnings here in central and southern New Jersey for tonight and tomorrow morning. But everybody's under the wind watch until 7 o'clock or so tonight. And then, of course, the freeze warnings in the green here. This makes logical sense, really. It does. So I see what they've done. And these are the current wind gusts across the area. So we do have some strong winds out of the west at 30 to 35 miles per hour across the region. We've even touched off on, into the 40s here around the coast. And that makes sense as well. Everybody knows I should be here where the temperatures are in the 80s. I've lost 90% of my suntan. Yeah, 90% of my suntan is gone. Holy crow. Don't like that. By the way, haven't swam in like a month because everything's closed. So it's like, I'm whittling away here. Whittling away. We don't like these temperatures here. Nah. No. Nah. This is, by the way, right now. And I don't like this. Nah, not at all. Well, it's still snowing across and downwind Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, but this is from earlier this morning up to this time over the last 24 hours. So you see the downstream streamers Yeah, you got it. And look at all this snow that's occurred over the last 24 hours here in Maine. But you don't care about Maine, do you? People that live in Maine care. And you should too. Have friends in the Southwest? Well, you see the California mountains here. You can see it, next to nothing or all of something. 10, 12, 15, 16, 20 inches of snow in the mountains here. Yeah, you got it. You got it. That's over the last 72 hours, by the way. I love it. Look at the stratocumulus clouds racing from northwest to southwest across northwest to southeast across the region under the cold domain that is above us, and of course the composite radar also showing the same kind of thing with feeders of moisture coming in. Many of these will not reach the ground, but they are reaching the ground in certain areas, and well, they're touching you actually at 2 feet, and that's where you live. 2 meters, actually. 6 feet, 2 meters. That's right. Yeah. You go outside, you stand about 6 foot tall on average. And there is your precipitation drops coming down on top of your head, like raindrops keep falling on your head. Or something would. Really, this afternoon, the only thing that's going on, and this is this morning actually, because it's still morning here. It's like late morning on the East Coast, but it's very early morning on the West Coast. But the National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a flash flood warning for central San Diego County until 11:30 a.m. this morning, which is going to be the afternoon for us. And, heavy rain is falling. 0.2 to 1/2 of an inch per hour expected over the next several hours. It doesn't take much over there. It really just doesn't take much over there. And, let's see if there's any kind of reports, storm reports or anything like that. We've already had snow in the mountains, and now it's starting to show up. We've got heavy rain falling, and we've got some flooding here, which is showing up over the same area. San Diego is in flood. They're in flood right now. So it's very interesting to see this. Not that we want to see it, but, the fact that we are. And it's just stuck in place. It's not moving anywhere. No, not right yet. Well, it's Good Friday, and it's a good Friday afternoon to all. Easter, Passover, Good Friday. April the 10th, 2020. GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. Be safe out there.